Yes, people. Yes, people. We're here. We're back, man. We're back. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to your boy's channel if you are new. We're to 400 subscribers, man. People, big up, bro. What a day it's been for me today. Been out today. Oh, played some football. It was mad. But listen, when I was coming back home, we saw the news. Sesko. Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry. We're gonna get onto that. But the first thing I wanna bring up, yeah. Ange Postecoglou has been sacked. Spurs have sacked their manager. To be fair, we all know this was going to happen because let's be honest, 23 defeats, the trophy. I feel like that it was yes, he won a trophy, but still, I feel like the 23 defeats. Yeah, no one's going to overlook that, man. Let's be honest. Come on, man. 23 defeats in the Premier League season for a Big Six team, I think is a disgrace. Like again, but it's showing. Look, Tottenham actually have the mentality to sack their manager, but what about us? Arteta, 5 years in the job, no trophies, and he's still here. But yeah, but anyway, they sacked their manager. It's come out of the last 25 minutes, 30 minutes now about the news. And all I can say about it is that Ange, he can hold that, yeah, because this guy, yeah, listen, as much as he won a trophy, as much as I hate Spurs so much, yeah, he can hold that. So yeah, but Benjamin Sesko, that's what we're going to talk about. Benjamin Sesko. Now, this deal is an interesting one because he is a player and the guy that is. Listen, I have my doubts on Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, I really do. I have my doubts on Benjamin Sesko. He is a player that I feel like in the future will become there. But all I've got to say is this year. The deal is advancing. We saw Fabrizio's post earlier. Arsenal have to make this one work. If this doesn't work, then Arteta, you have blood on your hands, my friend, because this is the striker that you want. This is the guy. And after then, like, as well, by the way, I saw rumours today, reports coming out today that apparently Havertz is still going to be the number one choice. Then why is this man talking about in press conferences this season, yeah, towards the end of the season about, when the reporters were asking questions about strikers, he did mention a few ages ago where in the summer we will look to bring in a striker, etc., etc. He complains about we don't have enough depth in our team, but we're putting the money down for Benjamin Sesko. It's going to happen. The deal is advancing. It's getting closer. We are going to get Sesko. It's obvious that it's going to happen, but he has to be the number one because there's no way we spend this. How much do we spend for Havertz? What is it, 65 million? Then what's the Sesko one? What's it, 60 to 70? So it's going to be interesting. But I feel like Sesko has to hit the ground running. He has to hit the ground running. We are winning the Premier League of Sesko. Let's see, Roman. You see you, yeah. I swear down, yeah. You're a fucking idiot. You're a clown, mate. I swear down. This guy. Listen, don't ignore Arsenal fans like this. When you see Arsenal fans like this guy here, yeah, ignore them. Don't listen to these man. Don't listen to these man. Because that's chatting. Bro, are you taking the mick? I already know you're joking, but still. Don't listen to Arsenal fans like that, man. Do not listen to these man. They chat so much worse. You can't listen to that, man. But yeah, Sesko thing. How am I feeling about this one? Like I said, I've said what I need to say on Benjamin Sesko. I'm going to keep saying it. Again, don't listen to this guy. Do not listen to this guy, man. Honestly. Joke thing. Nah. We got Super Mega Teta. Absolutely no way. Nah. But yeah, how do I feel about Benjamin Sesko? Now, I'm going to keep saying this as well. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be an interesting one because when we do get this over the line, I'm looking forward to pre-season. I want to see the way how he's going to fit into the team. I want to see the way how Arteta will be using him. And it's going to be interesting. Would he be the goal scorer that can come in a team like this? Now, I have my reasons first. One, he's 21. Actually, he's 22 now because it was his birthday. I think, when was his birthday? Monday or Tuesday, I think it was his birthday. He literally just turned 22 a few days ago. It was definitely this week. Or maybe last weekend, I don't know. But it was definitely a few days ago, his birthday. So he literally just turned 22. He's still young. My only thing about Benjamin Sesko is that because he's so young, I feel like bring him into a team like, for me, right, the team like Arsenal right now where we need goal scorers, like this is why I wanted Victor Gyökeres. We needed a goal scorer that can come in and bag, I would say, 15 to 20 goals a season for us, or maybe 20 plus. Yeah, and Gyökeres was that guy. We saw the news again yesterday about him wanting United and stuff. It's mad. So like, we look at Sesko, and I feel like I feel like he will become a good striker, but I don't think he's ready yet to do it in the Prem. I might be wrong, but we have to wait and see how he does in pre-season. But will Arteta throw him straight into the team, or will he be a bench player? Now, for me, yeah, I feel like bringing in a player like Sesko that has a lot of hype around this guy's name. I feel like Arteta actually. I just have this weird feeling he actually might be a starter for us, because there's no way, right? Even the reports come out yesterday about Havertz, apparently he's still going to be the number one. I just have this weird feeling that Sesko would be the main striker, because there's no way we're putting all down this money for him and he's not going to be the main target. He has to be the main target man up front for Arsenal next season. And as much as I'm not really excited, because at least we brought in a striker that's actually a striker. So yeah, because remember, ever since Aubameyang, we never owned a striker. We never bought a striker since Aubameyang, and now we finally managed to buy an actual striker that actually plays in the striking position. But like I said, I don't think Sesko is ready to lead a team that is going for a title yet. I still think he maybe needs a bit of more development. I think really develop under Mikel Arteta, maybe, but I have to wait and see. But in terms of what he could bring to the team, I feel like he can bring goals to the team, but we have to see how many goals will he scored this season for us. It's not, for me, yeah, I know some people say give him time and stuff, but because this is Arteta's guy, I feel like this signing has to work. If he doesn't work and he flops, like I said, Arteta has blood on his hands, and he's just made his job more harder and more stressful for his own self, because him and Andre Berta, for the last few weeks, a few weeks ago as well, by the way, like everyone saw the reports, them two having a bit of discussion, argument over what striker they should bring in. The main, it's easy. Get Gyökeres, and instead of dilly-dallying and stuff like that, instead of being serious, and dilly-dallying, these men want to, take long. Like, I feel like we could have had time to get this Sesko deal done if we took it more seriously. I feel like we could have got this deal done over the line. But it's annoying how, we've let Gyökeres go. And if we did get Gyökeres over the line, not Sesko, if we did get Gyökeres over the line, then yeah. But imagine if we got both, then yeah, say no more. But because we're only getting Sesko, it's a bit 50-50 now, because like, I feel like, if we had a Gyökeres up front, the amount of chances we create in our team, like I gave a perfect example the other day. Remember we played Wolves away this season and Calafiori scored that late winner. In that first half, look how much crosses and chances got put in the box for Kai Havertz, and he missed like four free chances. If we had a striker like Gyökeres, or maybe a Sesko up front, then that could put those chances away. And plus, Sesko loves. I remember, everyone seen the video of him jumping in the air, right? Listen, this guy can jump high. Like, his jump is insane. Everyone was talking about it. It is mad the way how high this guy can jump. And that's perfect, because Arsenal do love to whip the ball into the box a few times. So I feel like Sesko is one of the strikers where he could get on the end of it and just head and start it home with a nice header. So, yeah, but I'm still 50-50 with the signing, but we all know it's going to happen. We all know this was coming. I already knew this was going to happen. It's obvious that Sesko was going to come to Arsenal. There was no real other targets. I know there was apparently there was still interested apparently still in Ollie Watkins. We wanted Gyökeres, so there is options for Arsenal. There was options there, but the Gyökeres one I wanted the most. He was the striker that I'm like, that excites me. Gyökeres. And if we did get Rodrigo and then we had Saka, that front three, that would excite me that would definitely excite me for a title challenge. Because that front three there, I feel like gets you goals. Gyökeres, Rodrigo, and Saka. Saka shows his numbers every season, goals and assists. He does it. Listen, he's a bad man, Saka. He's a bad boy. So, yeah. So, got to let him do what he does. But, yeah, man, listen. Guys, let me know your thing on the Sesko thing, man. Because for me, right, like I said, it's 50-50. And he has to hit the ground running because, again, this is Mikel Arteta's man. This is to sign him. He told Andre Berta he wants Sesko. So, Yeah, but it's just a shame that Gyökeres wants Man United, even though they have no European football next season. And he was the one that come out and said that, oh, I want to go to a team that's competing for a title and in the Champions League. So, yeah, and he's gone to Man United. And it's just mad, to be fair, how Man United still have Paul in 2025, when they're finishing that loan. They can still attract quality and world-class players to their club. So, yeah. But the other stuff I want to talk about, is that, as you can see, my title says, who's next? Now, the Kepa situation. I've said it about a few times now about Kepa. I do think this guy, Kepa, listen, I know it's going to be a number 2, but what annoys me about Arsenal, we do a lot of favours for Chelsea because it's like they sell someone, it's on the list, and Arsenal just want to creep in. We're literally helping Chelsea if you deep it. We're giving these men more money. And this club is actually serious about signing Kepa. Really, Kepa? Bro, it's a joke, man. It's a joke thing. It's an absolute joke thing. And I don't know what to say to this because this Kepa situation, we don't know how. It's probably going to go on for a while, but I just don't want him. I don't know why we're going for Kepa. I know it's number 2, but still, why are we going for Kepa? Why? I just don't understand. Just why? But that's how the Cronkies move, innit? So let them move like that because they're the ones that's going to suffer, and they're the ones that are going to pay in this club. And I don't want to hear no fans at the end of the season complaining about, oh, we didn't bring in this, we bring in that. I've said it as well, by the way. We need a backup 10. Where's that? Where's the links to another 10? Well, Xavi Simons is there actually because Arsenal interested. We're linked to another left winger, Rodrigo there. We need a right winger to cover Saka. Well, we got Ethan Nwaneri, but what Arteta and Arsenal, Andre Burke, they look to bring in another right winger. Maybe we have to wait and see. And we need another left back and we need another centre back because left back is going to be an issue. Tierney's gone. Nuno Tavares is gone. Nuno Tavares has gone Lazio on a permanent deal. Zinchenko could be leaving. Calafiori can play left back and centre back, but I've already said it this morning on my not this morning, yesterday on my emergency stream that I feel like Calafiori will be used more as a centre back next season because I feel like in the amount of games and cups we'll have, Saliba and Gabriel are definitely going to need breaks, so we're going to have to bring in another. And do we need another midfielder? Zubimendi is there, but do we need to bring in an extra one just in case? We have to wait and see what happens in the transfer window. And going back to this left back situation, like I said, so we're definitely going to need a left back. Calafiori, I feel like I said, he's going to be used more in a centre back role because I feel like rotating Gabriel and Saliba next season is very important, especially in the Carabao Cup games where you can rotate. Kivior as well. Kivior, there was news about him yesterday as well and today that apparently he is likely to be staying now at Arsenal next season. So it looks like Kivior will be an Arsenal player again next season. So he looks like he won't be leaving in the summer. That's the reports that come out. But like I said, I'm not going to complain about the Sesko thing, but all I can say is that it has to work. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to be fuming because, like I said, this is money we're putting down for this. I feel like 60 to 70 million, that's still big money for players. So, for people to be putting bidding and stuff like that for you. But this thing we just need to pattern up, man. I feel like Arsenal, we don't move serious enough in the transfer window every year. So last season, like I said, bringing Calafiori, Miguel Marino, and Sterling on the loan, it's mad. Roman says here, but all seriousness, we need a striker who's actually going to start and not just be on the bench. Well, for me, like I said, we can't be having Sesko on the bench because we're paying money for a striker. The man wants and what he wants, but just could he really screw up to the manager and say, "Hey, yo, listen, do you man want to win? I'm trying to help you. I came to Arsenal to help, and if you're not going to let me do my thing, then I'll just leave." And I feel like this manager has too much control. There needs to be a thing where the sporting director has control because, some of the players that we're linked with, and this guy wants, over the last few seasons, I'm like, nah, bro. I already knew, after that season when we bought the league, 22-23 season, I'm going to say again, I knew that this manager didn't have it in him because, the next season after, I was like, cool. maybe he could do it again. And some losses in last season cost us as well. Losing at home to Villa. There was some games, yeah, where I'm thinking, raw, like we should be winning. This should be 3 points in the bag, but no, Arsenal let us down. Like we're moving like Spurs, bro. It's mad. Let everyone down every week. I swear down, bro, and it's annoying. So yeah, but Sesko, Kepa, Rodrigo. We all seen the news about Rodrigo. Top target for Arsenal. They want at least around 80 million for him now. I feel like that's a big asking price for Rodrigo. Give me a minute, guys. No, I'm back. But yeah, is that massive? Is it a massive asking price for a player, Rodrigo? Yes, but he's worth it. He's quality, and I feel like if we bring in Rodrigo, our attack would be disgusting. Even if Sesko out front, Saka and Rodrigo, I still think that's a good attack. Who's calling my phone? Oh, hold up, guys. Let me pause the stream. I won't be long. Let me take this phone call, and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I have to take that phone call. But anyway, yeah. So like as I was saying, right, Rodrigo for me, right. If we could bring him in, that'd be a fantastic signing, and he's worth the money. If I was Arsenal, after we sort out the Sesko thing, whoever we go for next, Kepa, Rodrigo, whoever, get Rodrigo done. I feel like that's a player that I feel like that would thrive in Arsenal's attack right now. We need goals, and we're going for a title, and he would know, Gabriel Martinelli's here. They'll definitely be trying to convince him and chatting to him to tell him, "Oh, come to North London, come to Arsenal." We would love it. The fan base would actually love you, Rodrigo. If you come to Arsenal, we would love you. I swear that I'm not even taking the mic. Like I already rate him from Real Madrid, but I feel like he can handle the Prem. I think he's ready. But like I said, they want 80 million euros for him. Will Arsenal pay the 80 million? We have to wait and see. But I think he's worth it. And he is a top quality player, Rodrigo. And listen again, players like him, especially that he's Brazil, you just tell the sound that he's a baller. Like it's a mad joke, it is, but yeah. But let me know your thoughts, guys, on this Sesko thing. Like I said, I just think that it's too early to be leading a club to a title at 22. Is he Sesko ready? If he was 23, 24, then surely he's definitely ready because he would have had so much experience. But yeah, we have to wait and see on this one, man. We have to wait and see. So yeah. But yeah, people, man, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up there. 20-minute transfer show. Listen, if there's a here we go later on by Fabrizio Sesko, if we see a here we go, then yeah, I'll be live again later on, and then tonight. So yeah, if there is a here we go, I'll go live for that. And if there's any rumors or stuff going around, I will be live again. I'll probably just make a video later talking about it, like I did this one. If you haven't seen the video this morning, go check it out. Go hit the like button, man. I really do appreciate it on the live as well. Smash the like button, people. On the road to 400 subscribers. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Trog on the TV, all 3 socials. And yeah, man, listen, like I said, if I see any news, I'll go live again. I'll make a video later. But yeah, I probably will maybe be live later if I'm not busy. Try to sort out some other stuff today as well. So yeah, but anyway, people, big up for watching. I'm out, people. Take care. Peace. Up the Arsenal.